All right, guys, tacticalrab back again today. Hope you're all doing well and enjoying your day so far. Welcome back to the pre-Kickoff Classic interview series we are doing today, joined by Drazah of the Los Angeles Thieves. How are you doing, sir? And in California now, you're traveling the world.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of crazy because when I was in Alaska, like my first time I ever left was to Washington, and now I've been to Texas, now California. So I've been moving, and I also went to like the Minnesota like event last year, the very first one before like all the COVID and everything. So I mean, it's pretty crazy to be moving across the world. LA is awesome. I'm feeling great.
Yeah, you guys are playing out at the facility right now. Like, how? I guess that's where you guys are.
Yeah.
Like, how's that been going? Because obviously, internet can be a thing. Like, has it been
Oh
affecting
yeah.
your scrims much?
Um, Honestly, like the servers are pretty good, and we do have like we do get like we do play teams when they're on like 10 ping and we're on like 50, but it is what it is. It's an online world. We're gonna be playing on LAN anyways, so it doesn't really matter. And the facility is fucking insane. We have a whole ass room. They painted it, all that. We have a whole bunch of PCs in there. We actually recently have been getting food, like food to come at certain times, so we always filled up to play. We had like hella like energy drinks everywhere. Like whatever we need is there, so it's awesome.
That's actually elite. Yeah, like
No,
get
it
the
is.
get the chef in house. Like, get it. It just comes out on a tray mid scrim. Cool.
Literally, like right after
That's
the
the life
scrim's
right
over,
there.
you got food if you need it. Like it's crazy.
Ah, okay, that's next level. Kind of jealous. I mean, all right, let's dive in. I mean, because of course the off season for you was an interesting one. Like, how stressful was it from your perspective? Because from the outside, it was quite an interesting one because just so many free agents were about, right? Because obviously Octane was coming in
Yeah,
alongside Kenny, like that was kind of a no-brainer. And then there are other SMG options are on the table because you're chilling there. You've
yeah.
got like Kleenex was not yet re-signed right onto
Mhm.
Toronto, so I think that was at least considered. And then of course Envoy is a free agent as well and difficult to pass up. So from your perspective, were you confident that you were just, you were still going to have a spot? Because obviously you've done a lot for the org last year in
Yeah,
pretty much every single role. So I thought, like,
yeah.
come on, got to give him a
No,
chance
yeah.
again.
Obviously, my boy Ken is. I mean, my boy Ken's fucking gross, and I mean, he was pretty much hinting that I was gonna be on the roster from like since like the off season. So I was pretty safe with the playing on the roster. I knew there was like maybe a chance I could not be, but I got a pretty fucking high chance that I would be. So honestly, the off season, I got hit up by like one, two different people, but other than that, I was pretty like I wanted to stay on 100T. I wanted to play with Ken. I didn't really care who else we play with. Octane obviously is fucking gross. Didn't know that Dill was gonna be on the team at the time, but Dylan's a fucking insane. So we got an insane roster. The offseason was pretty chill for me. I just basically knew I was gonna be on the team. I was playing with Kenny, who I think is the best player in the world. So I think it was pretty chill for me, and to get the roster that I did get, and to be because at the moment I wasn't even like re-signed because I was technically off my 100T um my contract. So I got the new contract. All that went through super smooth, and I had the new team, and it was just super easy. It was great.
Yeah, because I guess they bought you out from OGLA or whatever, so you'd still be on that contract going into
Yeah,
last year.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
yeah, crazy situation. So I mean, look, Vanguard, we know it might not be the greatest game in the world, maybe not the greatest state of a game we've ever seen. Some people would say that look, the ability to kind of grind through the pain and suffering is going to be a pretty crucial one this year. From scrims so far, people say, okay, Thieves, they're maybe not where we might expect them to be at some point in the future based on the talent on the roster. Like, how's the team planning to stay mentally in the right place? Because I think a lot of people are maybe struggling with like, motivation, right, to play this game day in, day out, which is going to be required to be the best team in the world.
yeah. No, I mean, obviously, I think like this goes for like almost every pro player. I think they enjoy playing scrims, and like scrims are fun for almost every pro. And when you're playing against like a high level comp like that, and you're learning the game, especially in the beginning, like that will always be fun for almost everyone. But like after that, not everyone's an eights player. I personally do play eights, but there's people who don't play eights. So if you don't play eights, and I personally hate pubs. I hate pubs. I like can't try at all. Like I just go on autopilot. It's not fun. Like I would have to like if I ever grinded it, it's never more than 2 hours. And in this game, I haven't even really played it. So I think a huge thing is hopefully in the next few months or whenever I don't remember when they announced that they might have it, but a rank play is definitely a key. So hopefully that can come out pretty soon so that everyone can kind of get back on their like Pubs, I don't care if I'm shooting against this, like, I just need to play someone at least semi-decent to my skill level, like some top AMs, even some top 32 players, it doesn't matter, but if I'm playing that and I'm gonna get a plus 15 points, then I can play that. But if I'm just playing to get my rank up, like, it's just not as fun. But, I mean, I think we're definitely catching a stride with our team. I think, we've been getting better each day in scrims, and I think we're gonna be coming pretty fucking crazy for this event. I mean, this one's obviously like a one and done. I don't even know like I think control. I don't even know really what we're gonna be playing, but we're playing with new things. There's spawn updates or some like they kind of the game's a little
Switch it up.
weird right now, so it's a nice little like break into the ice of back on land, back to invent space and to break in the game, see how it plays on land. What gun like how bad am I actually like getting ping difference because the
Mm.
land might just be crazy. So I'm very excited for that, and I think the matchups this year are definitely gonna be really crazy. So I think it's a great time for everyone watching. So I really just can't wait to get this started and then get better off this tournament and be able to go into a real major for points and everything, and get the season started.
Absolutely. I mean, speaking of the season, what is the expectation for 100 Thieves this year, like, of LA Thieves? Like, is Mr. Shot expecting nothing but W's?
No, obviously, I think they would fuck it. I mean, everyone on the team would want to win every single event and win champs, but my personal expectations is be a contender for most events. Like me personally, I would be happy to have a good chance to win every single event, but expect to win either a ring or a chip. I would love both or plenty of everything, but at very least, I want to win one thing. So at least a chip this year and be able to contend for every other event. Because as long as it's like in our hands to win it, like we're gonna win some. But I need at least one this year for sure.
That's a good motivation for sure. Let's dive into the Kickoff Classic itself then, because well, your first match is up against Paris.
Yep.
Interesting game, right? Because it's pretty tough to determine how good teams are right now. People say Paris are actually pretty good in the hard points. Like, how's your preparation been ready for Paris? If you've had much practice against them in the past, or like, I guess you're confident for the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember the last time we scrimmed them, maybe like a week ago or something. But I mean, Paris has some good players on their team, and especially in this game, like it doesn't matter how good you think you're stacked against players, but it's some random spawns sometimes. Like people are coming to play. Like any pro player can have if they are playing their best, you can slip up against them because they're obviously a pro player for a reason. So if they're on point, you got to be on point back. There's no free W's in this in COD right now. I don't think, especially in this game. So we just got to come ready for Paris. I'm not too sure how they've been looking. We haven't really played them in I think about a week, and I don't really remember what the scores were of that. But I mean, I'm excited to play them. I think they're gonna, I think they have something to improve, and we have something to improve as well. Not only for like that match, but like the whole entire event and this whole season.
Is there any team particularly that you would really relish the opportunity to either play or to beat this weekend if you get the chance?
Um, I mean, I know if we beat Paris, the OpTic match is next. So I mean I would like to play OpTic and be able to have that battle out and beat them. But I mean, honestly, I wouldn't really say I have beef with anyone right now. I've been kind of just chilling, nothing too crazy. But I mean, OpTic is a great way to start the whole entire weekend type thing. Paris OpTic, we have to win both of those. But obviously, like LAG would be nice to play. Like just play, people I played against or people that like I just have fun, like kind of trolling and talking shit. But I would say OpTic for now, just because it's already guaranteed our second match if we were to win.
Sure, yeah, that's an exciting one. Need to get Exceed in the league,
Yeah,
then we can get a
yeah,
real storyline on the go, right?
exactly. Yeah, for sure.
uh, yeah. So, final question, really. Just this is a difficult one, I think, to answer, but a lot of teams, a lot of players so far today have given pretty similar responses. Top 5 teams in the game in rank order. You can either put yourself in there or not to. But yeah, like I kind of thought that this would be, to be fair, like there has been a lot of varied answers, but it started off very similar, and then the last couple of ones we've got some quite different responses. So, what do you think right now? Really, top 5 teams. It's
Hmm.
it's not easy, of course, because you're going off hard points. We don't know
Exactly.
search and destroys like control. Whereas that, I think this will be very different in a few months' time and by the end of the year. But like, kind of right now, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even know if we've played Toronto too much. I think we might have played them one time since since this whole the whole game came out. So I would say FaZe obviously is up there. Without putting us in there, I would say FaZe and OpTic are the top two. I would probably say FaZe is better right now, but I haven't I I don't know. I would say FaZe, OpTic without us in there. FaZe, OpTic. I think. I don't know. New York really hasn't had that much practice, so I wouldn't throw them in there yet.
Yeah, it seems to be similar with the fair few teams.
LEG might be in, no, I don't know. Who am I mid?
The tough one, really, because a lot of
That's what
people
I'm
have gone
saying.
off
Cause
like hard point scrims and Boston,
exactly.
Seattle.
Oh yeah, so Boston's been looking pretty good. So they could even be top 5 to be honest. They've been playing pretty good. I would say Boston's 5. Seattle might be 4. Who would I put for 3 though?
Yeah,
Like we
three's a
haven't
tough one
we,
actually.
we haven't really played Toronto, so but normally you would throw in the people
Mm.
who got second, won an event, got second at champs, Toronto in the top 5 for sure. But I haven't played them really, so I can't. This is just off of who I've played. So I
Sure.
would say actually,
You could shift the other guys up a bit, put in a new fifth.
yeah, fuck it. I'll say so. I'll say FaZe, OpTic, Seattle, Boston. Then who do I say for the 5th? LEG. The LEG's been looking. They're not bad. Um,
They're good enough. I think I forget who it was, but they said something similar. They were like, LG, yeah, fifth. That's fine.
yeah, I don't
I
even know.
think
Like,
Accuracy said that
I'd,
actually.
yeah, I'd probably say like LAG probably just because LAG or like it's just kind of tough because we haven't played Toronto like that, and obviously Toronto's a top team. So like to not throw them in the top 5 is kind of not biased, but like it's just tough because I haven't seen them play that much. I think we played one time, and I don't really remember the score. So I would think Toronto, knowing Toronto, they're going to be top 5 for sure. But for
You
now,
never know though.
actually, Toronto, I'll throw Toronto's 5th actually.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
so
Unlucky
FaZe,
slash
OpTic,
MK.
Seattle, Boston, Toronto.
A good list. That's not bad at all. We'll see how it
Yeah,
plays out on land,
exactly.
baby.
On land, you're gonna have S&D, possibly Control. I don't know what they've announced. I don't even remember to be honest.
They
So
said it's gonna happen. Whether it is, I don't know.
yeah, so it's gonna be like land. You got S&D and Control. Like this event's gonna be crazy. It's a one and done, no extra tries. Like this gonna be fun, and I hope some people are yapping a little bit too when they're playing
We could do with
on
some yapping.
stage. Yeah, no, I need to start beef with someone. I don't know who yet. I haven't really decided
Pick a
who I want.
target.
I gotta pick someone and just go crazy. Just cause you gotta get some entertainment in there.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. So, anyway, thank you very much for joining us. Thanks for
Of
taking the
course.
time out of your day. Any final words for LA Thieves fans out there? Because difficult last year, they're expecting the best.
No, yeah. I mean, to all 100 Thieves fans, you guys have been supporting me, the whole Cold War season. I came in and out. I'm here to stay, and I'm hoping that we can get some championships for you guys.
Fantastic stuff. Thanks for your time. Thanks all for watching at home. We'll see you next time.